All right, we are live. Let me see if I can figure my audio situation out here. That didn't do it. How's everyone doing? I should get some music going for you here in just a second. It is Trivia Tuesday live. We are just tuning in, having a little technical difficulties. See you guys popping up in the chat. We got Randy, Clayton, Bethany so far. What we might have to do is just listen to a little vinyl while I figure out my computer issue over here. Hope you guys can see me, hear me, see what's going on, see what's happening. Let's see if this works. Check, 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 check. Yep. Oh, we have Ashley here. Mike is here. What is happening here?
Be out here in a minute, including my little brother Jake. But right now I'd like to talk a little bit about this tune you're hearing. This is, of course, the Green Onions tune. It was a very, very big hit in the early 60s in this country, and of course, it was composed and recorded in Memphis, Tennessee, right here in the United States of America. And you know, people, I believe that this tune can be equated with the great classical music around the world. Well, now you go to Germany, you got your Bach, your Beethoven, your Brahms. Here in America, you got your Fred McDowell, your Irving Berlin, your Glenn Miller, and your Booker T and the MGs. Another example of the great contributions in music and culture that this country's made around the world. And as you look around the world today, you see this country spurned. You see facts turned on this country. Well, people, I'm going to tell you something. This continent, North America, is the stronghold.
All right, I got it.
This is where we're going to make our stand.
We're good to go there now.
Yeah, people. I got something to say to the State Department. I say take that archaic Monroe Doctrine and that Marshall Plan that says we're supposed to police force the world and throw it out. Let's stay home for the next 10 years, people. Stay right here in North America and enjoy the music and culture that is ours. Yeah, I got one more thing to say. I'm just talking about the music, people, and what it does to me. And that is, as you look around the world, you go to Soviet Union or Great Britain or France, you name any country, everybody is doing flips and twists just to get into a genuine pair of American blue jeans. And to hear this music, and we got it all here in America. The land of the Chrysler 440 cubic inch engine.
All right. For everyone who's tuning in right now, how is your weeks out there? If you're tuning in and you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe on our page. Hit that bell while you're at it, so you know when we go live next. See if I got all my cameras working here. All right, we're good to go there. I'm just gonna let the Blues Brothers play a little while longer while people are joining us.
I got a 65 Cadillac, spare tire on the back, charge card and gold lights, but I ain't got you. I got a women to the right of me, I got women to the left of me, I got chicks all around me, but I ain't got you. I got a tavern, a liquor store, I hit the number 144. I got a mojo, don't you know? I'm all dressed up with no place to go. I got women to the left of me, I got women to the right of me, I
Get
got
my
chicks all around me.
pop out chat.
I ain't got you. No, ain't got you.
Everyone, make sure you change your chat from top chat to live chat. Keeps the chat in the right order, so when we get to playing trivia, you know where you stand.
Got a closet full of clothes, and no matter where I goes, got a rat in my nose, but I ain't got you. I got a tavern, a liquor store, I hit the number 444. I got a mojo, don't you know? I'm all dressed up with no place to go. I got a pocket full of crumple bills, I got a stomach full of different pills, I got Fanny Fox and Wilbur Mills.
I have not got there yet, Randy. I am dreading walking to it. It's on my table right now. I have not gotten there. Not read the article in the Union. Oh, Ashley, sorry, I'm trying to catch up on my chat here. Once again, if you're tuning in right now, make sure you subscribe to our channel. That lets you participate in our live chat happening right now on the Dr. Jones music page. Well, all I gotta say, Randy, is if they think Ugly is gonna shut me up, it'll just make me louder. Yeah, even the KCRA3 was reporting how someone's trying to lump all the Recall Newsom effort in with the events that took place inside the Capitol on the 6th. Yes, I am going to make sure there's a distinct difference, if I mention it, between the events that took place inside the Capitol and at the Capitol.
from the east.
But yeah, I'm dreading reading that article.
I'm so crazy about my baby. I love the way she wears a dress. From the bottom, from the bottom, from the bottom.
Let me test Nurse Bethy's equipment here. I think that should work good.
She's not my color.
Yeah, the way they're reporting it is almost like it's a new thing. That now we're organizing an effort. But then they also reported that the Secretary of State already has 500,000 signatures. Yes, that's right. The Secretary of State actually confirmed they already have received 500,000 of the 1.4 million they need. So Snoop's been having a rough week, as we all have. It's been a roller coaster week for America, and he is sleeping. He's over on the couch, just kind of laying there. We left a big blanket with him tonight. He's like cuddling with that. He might walk over here into the studio a little later. He's like right there. Yeah, don't even get me started, Mike. I'd say it's probably best we just avoid that topic, because I will just go off. One word in that aspect I'm getting tired of hearing is unprecedented. When the same building was attacked in 1983 by one of the same people that have perpetuated the attacks on our nation over the last 6 years.
Going back to Miami, going back to Miami, going back to my girl, going back to my girl. I said I'm going back to my
Maybe Steve's sleeping. Should I wake him up?
going back to my
I'm thinking Steve might be asleep.
I've got to get back to my baby. Baby, in my arms again. I've got to get back to my baby. I ain't seen her since I don't know when. Got to get back out of Florida. Lay out in the morning sun. Got to get back to Miami. Have a whole lot of fun. Going back to Miami. Going back to Miami. Going back to my girl. Come on. Going back to my girl. I said I'm going back to Miami. Going back to Miami. Going back to my girl.
Yeah, it looks like Greg and Steve are a little late. Anyone else that might want to pop in? See if we can reel them in here. Yeah, I wanted to give him a shout out, but he's late. Greg actually is one of the few that has been able to experience the inside of DJ TV Studio. If he pops in, we'll talk a little more about that later. But yeah, Greg made the trip up the hill and was here in Grass Valley, California yesterday. What album is this one? This is Blues Brothers, Made in America. Here, I'll flip over to the cover for you here. What's he doing?
Going back to Miami. Going back to Miami. Going back to my girl. Going back to my girl. I said I'm going back to Miami. Going back to Miami. Going back to my girl. Going back to my girl.
Yeah, that's spinning right over there on my little record player. Well, if you guys like it, we'll just keep going. I'll flip it over and we'll listen to the other side. That was the end of actually B-side, side 2. I'm weird. A lot of times I start with the B-side unless the album can't be listened to that way. Actually, one of my first live broadcasting shows I ever did was B-sides with Byron. Oh, that's terrible. It missed. B-sides with Byron, and I would play the B-sides of albums. A lot of times title tracks and the main radio releases from albums were located on the A-side, or side 1. And you find rare gems on sometimes on the B-sides. Yeah, I did that Blues Brothers last week in the bonus round. I've been kind of blues brothering all week here and there. Okay, still no Steve Gregg. Looks like we got Mike, Ashley, and Randy. Clayton is around, probably getting himself a snack. He's good at that. He never brings me one, though. Where's my snack? Okay, where are we at? Oh, there is Steve. Yo, yo, yo. I knew he was taking a nap. Oh, always napping, Steve. So we got Steve here.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Blues Brothers.
Another wonderful Tuesday Trivia Live with I, Dr. Jones, the lovely Nurse Bethy. We're going to reel it in a little bit. Greg actually might still be sleeping. Once again, if you're tuning in right now to Trivia Tuesday Live, make sure you have liked the video, subscribe to our channel. That lets you participate in our chat that's happening right there. We got a live chat happening throughout. Play along that way. Play along by yelling at the screen if you want. If you're just watching on your TV or Roku device, you don't have a keyboard and you can't chat. You know we have a few of those. So let's see here. Nurse Bethy will be joining us shortly. Oh, and there is Steve, our chat room admin, telling everyone not to forget to change your chat from top chat to live chat. That way the messages stay in the right order and you know where you stand as far as answering the questions. You are watching DJ TV. All right, how are we all out there? Crazy week in our world. Crazy weekend in my life. Crazy week in this country. Unfortunately, we can't send the week to the insane asylum. Oh, Aretha the Queen. Awesome. That's awesome, Randy. Yeah, I was really hoping Greg would be in here by now. I wanted to chat a little bit. I had a little fun with Greg. He came up here and he got to hang out here in DJ TV studio with me for a number of hours while we worked on a little side video project of his that will be releasing soon. Looking forward to talking more about that later tonight and in the future. Should be fun. I think it's something very interesting you guys might find interesting. Trivia lovers out there. So, but we're shooting video and doing takes and researching stuff until the wee hours of the morning. I don't think the sun was quite up yet. Yeah, absolutely right, Randy. I've started a little bit here and there already just because I can't almost help it. It's so much. But yeah, I would love to rant, but we got trivia to do. In my hand, I have the official answers. Yes, I have printed them up. I worked painfully this afternoon to gather up a wonderful selection of questions for you all. But before we get to those questions, let's talk about where we're at. It's Trivia Tuesday Live, only streaming on our YouTube channel right here, Dr. Jones Music YouTube channel, home of DJ TV. 8 p.m. Pacific every Tuesday. Make sure you tune in live, participate with the chat. You have to be logged into your YouTube account, and you have to be subscribed to our channel in order to participate in the chat. But that's not hard to do. Everyone's got a YouTube account, and it's probably logged in. What else do we have going on? We got Back to Blue, Nevada County. Follow Nurse Bethy and I in our efforts to support law enforcement on the national level and our local level right here in Nevada County. You can find us on all forms of social media. Look for us on MeWe. That would be the place I think we might be gravitating for. Maybe in the future, we might be there at Gab. We got a signal up. You can still find us on Facebook. We are still there for the time being. Not me today though. Facebook put me in Facebook jail. I earned my Facebook jail patch. Finally, I've been working on them all. I had like all my other patches. I can make the fire and I can tie the knots. I just hadn't been put in Facebook jail yet. So I just was not complete with all my badges. But I got mine today. Yes. Ironically enough, from a member of my own Facebook group. Reporting me, but that's that. So make sure you do look for us on those other forms of social media as well as Facebook. Find out what we're doing with Back to Blue, Nevada County. Something else you can do from home, from anywhere. Oh, hey, it's Nurse Bethy.
Hi.
Look, we got Nurse Bethy. Oh. Something else you can do from home, from anywhere, from your car, from your phone, from your garage, from a field now, the way 5G is going, field in the middle of nowhere, as you can tune into Collective Edge Radio with the one and only Pulsinator, Renee Chavez. He does live radio broadcasting. Find him on Facebook, and you can actually go right to him at collectiveedgeradio.radio12345.com if you want to avoid Facebook, and check out his broadcasting schedule and tune into that. Uh-oh, Steve's gonna be in big trouble next time. Uh-oh, Steve was a bad boy.
Uh-oh.
He's already had 2 separate 3-day bans. On 2 of my infractions, they don't even show me why. They just says it goes against our standards. They don't give me the explanation. Find that kind of interesting.
Yeah, standards should be disclosed.
And what I did to break it should be disclosed. Not just you broke the standards on this date, so we've been keeping tracks, and now you did it and we didn't like it today.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not.
And don't say
Right.
anything that rhymes with cop the peel. Do not say cop the peel or anything that rhymes with it. Instant ban. You can't cop the peel.
That took me a second. That's how
Cop the peel is like instant ban. So, well, we are DJ TV, Dr. Jones Music Services. Other than doing this live broadcasting on Tuesday nights, sending trivia to you guys, we are also available for all kinds of musical events, DJing, karaoke parties. What else could people do? Woo woo! If you just want to hang out with us, I mean, you can pay us to do that too. We're available for that.
Hey, you know
I
what?
mean, most of you would probably hang out with, and you'd want us to pay you to do it, but
That's why we bring in the ringer, which
Oh.
is this guy.
Mechanoid.
Yes.
I didn't even turn him on today.
No,
I
you're
don't
good.
feel like
You're
it.
good.
Mechanoid takes
You're
a
good.
nap today.
You're good.
Save your batteries, dude.
Yep.
Okay. But we do want to thank you all for your support.
Yes.
Yeah, isn't it funny? Put in jail for posting things to find on Facebook. Yep, exactly.
From my friends.
Other ways you can support us is we do have Venmo digital tipping available. We'll put that Venmo information right there. Okay. And it'll remain there for the rest of the night if you feel inclined to show us a little love that way. That is what keeps us going, what keeps us on the air, what helps us pay the fees that we do accrue and maintain our equipment here at DJ TV Studios. So we want to thank everyone who contributes to that and keeps us going. We've been broadcasting these. Oh, there's the info. Okay. We've been broadcasting these since March. Yeah, since they shut us down in March, we've been doing live trivia here. Well, we started here late March, but yeah, since March, we've been broadcasting here on YouTube. So,
Yeah, our last gig was March 12th.
12th.
And our first broadcast was the 18th. Just kidding, the 19th.
I think we did one thing before that.
Did we?
I think we might have. One, just that we didn't know what we were going to do. I'll have to look back.
I think it was, yeah, I think it was Thursday. I'm pretty sure. Because our last...
It
our
was the
last-
19th. It was the 19th. It
Was
was
it? Okay,
Thursday.
yeah.
You're right. It was the 19th, March 19th.
And we were scheduled to do trivia on our anniversary, which is...
St. Patrick's Day.
But we got to be home and whining about COVID that we had no idea how severe that was going to be. So I'm gonna go boss mode and tell this guy to go take a quick little get ready break because he
I
had.
can't because we're running out of music.
We can add more music. Anyway, happy Tuesday, guys.
Well, before we really get rolling here on trivia, we're going to go through a number of categories. First one being this and that. That is your general trivia. Your random facts could be this, could be that. And then after that, we're going to go to the people you may or may not know category. That's your historical figures, your famous people, your pop culture figures. Could be celebrities, could be presidents. Probably not going to be Taft. And then we'll go into the sports category, everyone's favorite category. And we're in that NFL time. Got a little special NFL section for you tonight on that. And then finally, the film and television category, my favorite category. Always some fun stuff there. And then if we have time, I got a special fun visual bonus round for you again this week.
That was great.
Should be fun. You like last week's?
I loved that one. That was great.
I can't even
was
remember
great.
what we did last week. No, just kidding.
I was gonna say, great. Pop quiz. I wasn't prepared.
Go Chiefs. Kansas City. Okay. Well, like Nurse Bethy said before we really get rolling, I'm going to step away for just a minute.
Yes, you guys are stuck with me.
You guys are stuck with chatting with Nurse Bethy for a minute.
Just kidding.
And once again, if you're still tuning in out there, make sure you are logged into your YouTube account. You have clicked subscribe to our channel. The button's like down there somewhere, I think. I don't know. Depends on if you have an iPhone or an Android, I think. I'm just kidding.
No, it does. It does.
I don't know where the button is.
Yeah.
They're over there. Well, make sure you click that subscribe button, click the like button, click the bell while you're at it. We're going to get trivia rolling here in just a minute.
So if you come back and everybody's left, it's Steve's fault.
Man, legendary outlaw.
Guys, move! I forget this.
Okay, well, let's see. Well, we got here. Okay. Hi, Clayton. Hi, Randy. It doesn't want to scroll now. Thank you, YouTube. Hi, Mike. Hi, Ashley. And James, probably. Hi, James. And let's see here. Okay, I think I got everybody so far. Yes, okay. I think we're good. I think I'm caught up here. Yes. Hi, Steve. I have to just give you crap because you're like Byron's brother and my brother. So, yes, this week has been insane. And we thought it was bad with COVID going on, and then all the election craziness. And then last Wednesday happened, and yeah, I think this past week has been almost rougher than all of 2020 put together, I'm not gonna lie. So, I am a Virgo, and not all the way OCD, but definitely an overachiever / perfectionist. So, Byron and I lead Track the Blue Nevada County, which we've had so much fun with, but my Virgo, like nurse mother hen brain is really scattered and out of whack because so many people have been kicked off of Facebook or are concerned about giving out their information to stay in touch. So this week has been I'm gonna give it a hashtag. It is hashtag anti-social media. So yes, welcome to the world of anti-social media. So my week has consisted of gathering phone numbers and email addresses, and so then that way we can communicate and keep everybody up to date. And we've been kind of brainstorming about a contingency plan just in case that you know what hits the fan. So yeah, but all in all, we're gonna get through this. And the incredible thing about 2020 is everyone was affected by COVID in some fashion. And I'm quite convinced that God's plan with that was making everybody stop and breathe and take a moment to reflect. And so as a result, everybody appreciates people and things a lot more. Because even if people that weren't affected economically, their barber had to close, or their favorite restaurant had to close, or someone they know got hospitalized, or any number of things. But as a result of COVID, people started appreciating their jobs, their teachers, their kids, their families, and I think it's opened a lot of eyes to parents about what really goes on at school, which I was homeschooled for much of my scholastic years, but I can say it's kind of despicable in a lot of ways. So parents are getting more involved. It's bringing families closer together, and even though people lost jobs, lost income, and in a lot of cases ended up homeless even, people also were inspired to reach out and help others more. And that's a really, really beautiful thing. People have become so clever about still being able to do things the way they want to, but in a way that allows them to stick with the COVID restrictions and honor those. So I just feel like all of humanity deserves a really big round of applause for making it through 2020, and obviously to those that we lost as a result of COVID or whatever it was. 2020 was a really rough year, but we're all here, and as a result, everybody appreciates things more. And in terms of all the election discord and insanity, now a lot of people are realizing maybe their media sources aren't trustworthy. So our opinion on that is that no media sources are trustworthy, but the beautiful thing is that people, even if they don't end up changing their minds or switching to a different form of media to get their information, it is making people really stop and think. So in my opinion, those two things, people appreciating people and things more, and people getting more involved in what's actually going on in the country and in the world, that makes it a victory.
Definitely. There's a lot of
That's a
silver
victory.
linings that we've been able to find over the last almost year.
Yes, and I can say from so many personal examples, Byron and I have been so inspired and just amazed by the way people are reaching out to each other, and not just within a group or a community or a Facebook chat group, but overall there's so many people that are being so much more aware of other people's struggles, and so that alone is a huge victory in terms of humanity. So I'm hoping God is up there going, oh my goodness, you guys are so crazy and so caught up in everything, so hold on a minute. But anyway, so I love you guys so much. Byron loves you guys so much. You guys are family, and we're so grateful for all of you. And I'm gonna go with the glass is half full, and we're gonna be fine. There are so many brilliant people in this country that we had no idea existed. So making everybody stop and think and be aware of everybody and everything is a great thing.
Definitely. That glass is half full, half empty, that ever-ending, perplexing question. I had a psychology teacher do that once in the front of the class. I came up with the answer. It depends. Are you going to finish drinking it or finish filling it up?
Nice.
I think I said, are you going to drink it or fill it the rest of the way up or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
However it was stated, that's
He
brilliant.
kind of just like, okay. So it isn't as perplexing as people try to make it out to be. Okay, so where are we at? We got Laura hanging out with us on her break.
Hi, Laura. Sorry.
Laura popped in while Bethy was talking.
Speaking of, people being aware of things and people around them. Yeah. I win.
Laura joining us
Yes.
there. Anyone else joining us right now? And if you haven't already, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. That lets you participate in our chat. Still trying to get the balance between our two mics right.
Yes.
Because adding your mic makes my mic sound different.
It does.
As my voice is being picked up in the what they call proximity effect from the side of your microphone, not the direct
Yes.
cardioided.
That makes
bubble.
perfect sense. And big shout out to our brother Steve. Thank you so much for the beautiful golden buzzer style microphone. It is amazing and beautiful and glorious. I'm thinking of calling it Midas. I don't know.
The mic? Called
Yeah.
the mic Midas?
Like the gold.
Yeah.
I have that right, I hope.
Well-
That's how good I'm feeling tonight. Wait, what?
We can call Steve Midas because he touched
He
us and
touched
it
it.
turned gold.
This is true. That's even better.
Okay, I'm trying to see where I'm at here on my music. Get
Oh.
a couple songs in here so we can start asking some questions. Who's ready for trivia? Who's ready for some questions?
Woo. Oh, thank you guys. You're so sweet. That would actually be a
Yeah, I should have
A
had that
fire
full
tradition.
applause when you were done talking. Yes, our studio audience is ready for trivia. Yes. Studio audience ready for trivia. Yeah, this is a great song. And I think I pulled up a weird like live version or something. Something's weird about it. We're coming to America. Okay, I'm ready to play some trivia.
I think we're good to go.
Wait, that kind of looks like those. What might be soap? Yeah, it's the wash your hands emoji. Steve put a whole bunch of wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands in love. Wash your hands. Yeah, I know they have those new emojis showing like the masked face.
Yep.
Everywhere around the world, they're coming to America. Every time that flag
All right, we'll try that. See if that works a little better.
to America. Got a dream to take them there. They're coming to America.
Okay. Well, as always, we start with this and that. Our first question tonight in the this and that category. What is the most popular spice in the world? Most popular spice in the world?
Is it Posh Spice?
No. Sporty was up there, but no.
Well, in your brain to David Beckham.
Make soap
Yeah.
like Fight Club. Oh no, hopefully not like Fight Club. Oh no, that's terrible.
That is terrible.
Oh, have you seen Fight Club?
Yeah.
You know how they make the soap?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cinnamon. Salt. Steve comes in with pepper. Randy says no, wait, salt. Cinnamon. Cinnamon spice? I thought she was just a stripper, not in the Spice Girls. No, just kidding.
That's cinnamon sugar.
Okay.
Duh.
Steve says baby. Yes. That baby ash spice was actually my favorite.
Yeah, she's mine too.
I like little
Blonde and pink.
I like little blondes. So. have a thing.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyways, it is pepper. Steve nailing it right there. Pepper. Okay. How many valves does a trumpet have? Yes. No, it does not have 32 valves.
Oh, it's Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Oh, hi, Lisa.
Thanks for joining us.
Lisa coming in with the answer salt. No, it's pepper. Welcome, Lisa. Okay, Randy, first to answer with 3. Steve coming in with 3. Laura's saying 8. Clayton going to 4. Let's see if we get any other answers coming in. We're gonna see how many times YouTube flags me after tonight's broadcast for my background music. So yes, it is 3. Trumpets have 3 valves. Everyone's saying 3 valves. Randy coming in first, Steve in second. Take your points for that. Yes. Make sure you keep good track of how many points you got. Give yourself however many points you want for that answer. Okay, next question. The Yukon River flows... Wait, I gotta do it backwards for you guys. Northwest to Alaska before emptying into what sea? Where does the Yukon River flow northwest into Alaska before it empties into where? Well, yeah, I guess there are 2 spit valves, so there technically would be 5. So 5 would technically be a correct answer as well. So Ashley, give yourself some points. Steve confirming that. But not all trumpets have 2. Some only have the 1 main spit valve on the bottom horn. But yeah, some do only have 1. Oh no, because that would only be like a cornet and the smaller ones. So or actual trumpet, I think they all do have. Trying to think now. Steve's got me like thinking about instruments I've played in the past. So we got the Bering Sea. Yeah, Steve changing his answer to the Bering Sea. So Ashley coming in first with Bering Sea. Randy says Arctic.
Oh, and Lisa's son is playing too. Hi, Dallin.
Oh, hi.
Thanks for joining us, you guys.
Yes, it is the Bering Sea. Anyone saying Bering Sea, if you're typing it right now, we already got it coming in there. And I'm gonna try to keep this pace moving a little forward tonight. So we're gonna move to the next question. Anyone saying Bering Sea, get your points in while you can, because the questions do get a little bit harder tonight. Which element previously used in the production of felt led to the expression mad as a hatter? And it wasn't like all the crazy mushrooms the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland must have been eaten. I mean, that's a different story all on its own. But yeah, where do they get that mad as a hatter from? Oh, that James again. Okay. Steve's first in the answer. Randy, Laura coming in. So we got mercury, magnesium, Magneto, and Professor X. No, just kidding. Yes, mercury is exactly right. Slow mercury poisoning causes different degradation of the brain and creates a lot of people to kind of lose their mind, they found out. Fast mercury poisoning can actually kill you rather rapidly depending on how much it is and how it's into you, whether it's dermal absorption or it's injected or you ingest it or however it's given can be very, lethal and depending on the amounts, but probably just going to make you sick and can cause other damages, respiratory illnesses. For some reason it gets into your lungs and gets into your bloodstream just because of the nature of it. But yes, slow mercury poisoning because they would just get a little bit of it through dermal absorption over time, and leads to, commonly they found, insanity. Mad as a Hatter. And what month is the Earth closest to the sun? Yes, because a lot of you who may have paid attention in science class know that our planets do not rotate around our sun in a circle. They rotate around our sun in an ellipse, because there's other forces out there in space that have gravitational pull on our Earth as well, opposite of our sun. That's why we don't fly into our sun. Perfect balance, like a well-balanced, perfect machine that can only function with an incredible engineer designing it, putting it together, and setting it into function. So we got June, December, June, July. A lot of the bodies that are pulling on our Earth to not flying into the sun are the balance of the other planets in our own solar system. All kind of like flying around each other in these ellipses without crashing into each other. It's amazing.
It is, yeah.
So,
Incredible.
so January, July, June, everyone's like, it's the summer, it's gotta be the summer. The sun's so hot in the summer. All these valley people from California like, burning my face off. Now it's actually January, believe it or not. January is when the Earth is closest to the sun, but considering we're here on this side of the northern hemisphere and the way we're tilted on the axis, it is colder because we're tilted away from it. So it's really, really, really hot in the southern hemisphere right now, I'll tell you that. There's people who are down there going like, oh my goodness, it's 120. Yeah, no joke, with 100% humidity. I wouldn't want to live in like places in the Philippines and stuff. No, thank you.
I'll pass. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm good.
And the bugs are like that big. And that's just the nice ones. Okay, in what river did John the Baptist conduct his baptisms? Wow, wow, wow. I kept turning it up louder in the speakers and just hearing it louder picking up in your mic, not actually going through the system.
Wow.
But then I realized that I was playing it really, really loud out there. And we're just blaring it in our headphones too. We're just like,
Oops. Oh, man.
okay.
Oh, bye, Laura. We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Okay, Mike is saying lead, which is telling me, Mike, you are not watching this live. You are behind in the video. Yeah, Randy's like, it's really loud now. That's why I was rocking out, Randy. I know that. I was just getting down. So yes, Mike, you are not watching live. You need to forward your video all the way. So he's like, lead, 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 screaming lead. Oh, Mike. We're not even on that question. We're on the Jordan River question. Yes. Oh, it already played this once. Okay. We're on the Jordan River question. Anyone saying Jordan River? Yes, it was the Jordan River where John the Baptist was baptizing people when Jesus himself came down there and was baptized by John the Baptist, and that's when the Holy Spirit ascended upon him. So if you said the Jordan River, you got that right. On to the next category. That brings us to the people you may or may not know category. Once again, this is your pop culture figures, historical figures, celebrities, people you may or may not know. All right, did we get Mike caught up yet? Do we know? Or is he still screaming lead? Because it's not lead. Lead just kills you. Makes you, I mean, slow lead poisoning and generational lead poisoning, actually, they found it lowers brain cells. Town not too far from a place I lived in, North Idaho, was part of one of the nation's largest lead cleanups. There was a silver smelt there for decades and decades and decades from the silver mining operation nearby up there in the hills. And through the decades of the silver smelt smokestacks pumping out, it polluted the whole little valley area. And so they're removing actually 6 feet of the topsoil from everywhere they could and moving it somewhere else, I guess. I don't know where they're gonna put it. Somewhere where they treat it somehow, and it was crazy. Just back out, Mike, just back out of the video and open it again.
Yeah, that's what I just suggested too.
I lived in Coeur d'Alene. I lived in Bayview, south end of Lake Pend Oreille. Lived in Dalton Gardens, which is just north of Coeur d'Alene, kind of connected with Coeur d'Alene, just by the fairgrounds there. Yeah. So then you get over towards the Montana border, Wallace, Kellogg, Idaho area. That's the area I'm referring to. Okay, anyways, let's get into the people you may or may not know. Enough of my random knowledge of stuff. But that's how I come up with half of these questions, so be thankful with my random knowledge of stuff, otherwise we'd have no trivia. Okay. Who wrote the book The Godfather is based on? Actually, the book is titled The Godfather, I believe.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, now Mike is talking about the son.
Yeah, I'm messaging him right now because he probably hasn't even seen our answers yet or our suggestions yet.
It's lasted so long. Now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Whoa,
Okay.
send me. I know you.
Was I freezing living in Idaho? Actually, the winters were really similar to right here in Grass Valley, in Coeur d'Alene area. I mean, they get their winters. There was one winter we had a crazy ice storm. One winter where it snowed like a whole bunch in November, and then it didn't snow or rain. Well, it rained, kind of drizzled a couple times again until like the end of March. So it was just like cold and dry, and it was under freezing. So that snow from November was still on the ground in March.
That's crazy.
There was like chunks of ice in places and everything. It was nuts. There were times where it was 10 below zero. Yes, 10 degrees. Tell you the truth, 15 degrees and 10 degrees and 0 and 10 below 0, they all are just cold and they feel about the same. But when it gets that cold, it gets too cold to precipitate. So when it's a lot of times up there, the way the climate is up there, the way it works in their valley, it was really weird because they have this like weird like subclimate above Coeur d'Alene. And when every time it would get below a certain degrees, if it was in the middle of a snowstorm, it would stop and just like, because the way it worked, and it was drier up there, and so once it got so cold, all the precipitation in the air was so frozen that it would just fall so fast and then not precipitate anymore until, you know, more clouds moved in. I don't know where Greg is. He was here at DJ TV Studios until 6 in the morning. Yeah, I was expecting him. I texted him and reminded him. He's probably still sleeping. Yeah, Steve says, yep, too cold to snow. Some people don't understand that, but I'm serious. It just gets too cold to snow. But you learn how to live in it. My first winter, I learned how to put studs in the bottom of my boot so I don't fall and slip in my butt on the ice. Yeah, Greg was up here working on a project. Greg is a collector. Really big collector. And so he was here working on a project. Okay. And left really late. We spent many hours recording footage and discussing stuff. So. Yeah, the North Idaho in certain areas, Lisa, like the Coeur d'Alene area and Post Falls, State Line area, it isn't that bad. Not that bad. People try to scare you. Okay, so yeah, Mario Puzo. Anyone saying Mario Puzo? That is who wrote The Godfather. What is the name of the saint who introduced Christianity to Ireland during AD 453?
Looks like Dallin got that one almost right off the bat. Good job, Dallin.
I don't know, places like Idaho, people have like actual physical addresses. It's the 4th house past the fence with the goat in the yard, and I don't know. It's like, all right, now what? No, what's your address? Well, I don't know. We don't have a number. That's the 4th house past the house with the goat in the yard.
I was going to say the cows are branded, not the goats, unfortunately.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't think we stepped on it. Oh, it's louder now.
Okay, so we got John, St. John. You don't get mail at a house. You got to go to the post office for your mail, silly Steve. I remember when I first moved up there. I was a kid. I was just about to turn 19, but I thought I was an adult. You know, moved up there and living with my uncle, and it was my first real day there. I step out on the porch early in the morning, and it's like northern exposure. There's literally a moose running up the street. A couple days later, I had to go get the mail, and it was take a hike through this like path, and the post office is on the other side of that green belt there, and that's where the mail was. Oh, So you guys are gonna kill yourself when I tell you the answer here. You're gonna be like, no, it couldn't be that easy. It couldn't be that easy. Okay. Okay, any other answers out there? We got St. John. Once again, make sure you are subscribed to our channel as you participate in our chat that's happening. These people I'm talking to over here. You follow our page. You signed into your YouTube. You click like and subscribe. And you've double tapped or slid all the way forward. You're watching us live. For everyone out there. Yeah, it does get cold up here. Okay. It actually is St. Patrick. Imagine that. St. Patrick introduced Christianity into Ireland. That's why the Irish celebrate St. Patrick so much. It's not just the weird liberal stuff that you find when you Google him that they try to tell you about him and they make him out to be some bad guy sometimes. When you look at actually Wikipedia, like they try to like make him out of some like mass murderer or something. Like everyone.
Really?
But yeah. They all Christian leaders throughout time and everything. There's some bad thing that someone's mostly made up about them, or in some cases, just depending on the historical time, they were caught up into something weird in the time, and the way it was recorded and spun was that way, like the way we'll see our current events 30 years from now. Studio audience is liking this song. Studio audience, let's give all of our players at home out there a round of applause for you loving the music. Okay. Reminded me I need to throw another one up in the mix. Why not that one? It's right there next to those.
My dad says hi to all of you.
Yeah, St. Patrick. Okay, I haven't even really looked at this too much. Okay, next question. We're gonna move on forward. Oh, that is the sound of our first daily double. If you're unfamiliar with how our daily doubles work, they work similar to Jeopardy! This is your opportunity to wager some of your hard-earned points on the points you have already earned on your confidence of this question. Place your wagers now. This next question coming up is themes tonight. When they were young. Yes, we're gonna have a celebrity picture when they were young. We'll bring that up. So place your wagers. Wager whatever you want. Okay. Tonight's When They Were Young, right here, pictured here when he was young. Who is this late actor? I'm gonna go full screen on that for you guys. Give him a big look. Look at that smile. Who would have thought he would have been a star of ER? No, I'm totally wrong on that. Don't listen to me. I'm just joking. Is that House? No. What was the answer to the last one? That was St. Patrick. Or the last one. I haven't said the answer to this one.
He almost sort of resembles Beaver.
Don't say that. That's not Bieber.
I said
And no, it's not George Clooney. It's a late actor. I think Clooney's still alive. What late actor? That's what the question says, I think. Yeah. Pictured here when he was young. Who is this late actor? I went the wrong way.
I just said he sort of resembles.
Sort of resembles.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's your clue.
Because we all know Bieber would never wear a hat because his hair was like his identity.
Notice the nice little bow on the hat. The bow on the hat is a sure sign indicator of what naval hat that is. Yes. Yeah, you gotta look at the eyes. Steve's figuring out like hide parts of it and see if you can like look at facial features. Smile. It's all in the mouth. So what's Randy say? Okay, so but yeah, the bow tells you what naval it is. That is definitely not a U.S. Navy hat.
Nope.
It looks near World War II era, so that might kind of age him. Near World War II era, British Royal Navy. That's a British Royal Navy hat. So he's got to be somewhere from the UK. Scotland, Ireland, England. It's all about that cute little bow. The Nancy Boys, yes. That's what they called them. Exactly, Randy. That's what actually all the U.S. soldiers called them, the Nancy Boys. Sean Connery. Oh,
Nice.
Yep.
Good
That
job,
is
Lisa.
right. That is right. Sean Connery. That's James Bond himself. 007. Good job, Lisa. Okay, we'll come back to that. Yeah, Sean Connery was a Nancy boy. Imagine that. James Bond himself was a Nancy boy. What if Sean Connery really was MI6? He was
no, we'll
ex
never
Royal
know.
Navy. What if he really was an agent making
Oh.
American James Bond movies here in the U.S. and stuff as a spy, like Jackie Chan? Okay.
Did they call them the Nancy Boys because the Hardy Boys was already taken?
A lot of them were smaller in stature, and they had the bow, and yeah, it's just kind of Nancy boy just became I don't know.
So they have their Nancy and we have our Karen.
Yep, Steve's on it. Yes, Bond was in the Royal Navy. That is part of Bond's background. That's what I'm saying. Oh. Yeah, you can't... the eyebrows and the eyes are like right there. That's why I made the picture, to try to line it up as best as I could with the change. And we'll go back to full screen on that. We'll change it up a little bit. Yep. Could just tilt it just a little more, but. And the ears, his ears got bigger. Want to know why? People talk about that. They say, oh, ears don't change. No, ears keep growing on men. Yes. Men's ears get all weird when they get old. I don't want to talk about it. My ears are getting weird.
No, you're good.
Only Live Twice it was awesome. It's like, oh, Bond's been sucking. What do we do? Let's bring Sean Connery back. We've had some other Bonds and they were lame. So what do? Bring Sean Connery back. It's the 80s though, and he's old. We'll write it into the story. Sean Connery's still a badass.
There you go.
And it worked. Okay, next question on the person you may or may not know. Which Pulp Fiction film co-star is now a regular in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I know, I love this one. I love this song so much. It's so great.
Yeah, Steve, nose and ears. The nose and ears, like you got big ball noses, like the drunk thing. Jules Winfield. Wait, is Jules? Wait.
You're always laughing way down at me. But watch out now. I'm gonna get there.
Okay, so Steve says Sam Jackson. Randy says Hum. Then Randy says he was gonna say Sam Jackson too. Steve's on to something with the Jules Winfield though. Or was he a co-star in Pulp?
And you'll start crying. 96 tears. Cry. Cry.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He knows his Bible in Pulp Fiction.
And when the sun comes up, I'll be on top.
Say so.
And he knows, well, no, he learns about what hamburgers are called all around the world.
And I'm out way.
I was gonna say because Kill Bill is not a Marvel thing.
I'll see you. Waving hands.
Those were so weird.
Yes, that is his character in Pulp Fiction, Steve.
Get you.
No, John Travolta is not a regular in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so yes, Lisa, through process of elimination, we have figured it out. It is Sam Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson.
Too many teardrops for one heart.
So if you answered Sam Jackson, you got that right.
Good job, guys.
Nick Fury in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The almost invincible Nick Fury. Even though he has no powers or anything. He's just a man. Okay, who are the two founders of Google? Yes, last week we had the co-founder of Apple with Jobs. Anyone know anyone who founded Google? Or are they just slipping under the radar when no one knows their name if they have ultimate control of the world and half of its information?
Yes, Randy, you definitely get a point. That was good.
Travolta isn't in the MCU yet. Yeah, but they'll mess it up. The MCU, they'll try to do one of like Travolta's bad guy characters. And Travolta's always kind of an iffy bad guy because it's like he does the bad guy pretty good, but you still can only see Welcome Back Kotter. And so it just doesn't work.
Or Saturday Night.
Exactly. That's all you can see.
Although you did a really good job in Face Off,
That was still an iffy
but
bad guy.
yeah,
Yeah, it was. You're right there. I don't know.
and the Punisher.
Mike and Bob. Goo and Go. Goo and Go Taft invented Google. Wasn't it Al Gore? Al Gore invented Google. Oh no, it was just the internet he invented. Not all of Google, just the internet. Oh, my goodness. Googly. Oh. Wait. I saw something. Larry Page is one of them. Yes, Larry Page is one of them. Lisa's got some points. Only one with points on the board. Everyone else gets the first buzzers of the night.
Oh no.
Oh, now I'm onto the buzzers, guys. You're in trouble. Okay. Larry Page is one of them.
Nice. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah, good job, Lisa and Dallin.
Yes. Larry Page and, what's it, Sergey? I can't even pronounce that. Sergey Brin. I think it's like pronounced however they want to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's always funny when the last names are weird and it messes up the pronunciations of the first name.
Yeah.
Okay, The Shawshank Redemption is proclaimed personal favorite book of which star in the movie? Larry Page. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I gotta fix something here. I gotta confirm that. I think you are right. Larry Dallas. Larry Dallas, not Larry Page. But yes, it was Larry. Larry Dallas was in Three's Company, not Larry Page. This guy right here, his buddy, that they'd always go to the Regal Beagle. That was the name of the bar. The Regal Beagle. Hang out. But no, that's not the Shawshank Redemption star. No, Morgan Freeman is who we're looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and spit it out. Not Tim Robbins. I know. Morgan Freeman. Either Freeman or Robbins, and I don't think Robbins reads that stuff. Mr. Noodle! Okay. Incredible actor, though. Incredible character actor. The Beagle! Oh. I watched so much Three's Company that when I was a little kid and I tried to make my own play dance club, nightclub, I called it the Beagle Steagle. Off of the Regal Beagle. Yes. Yes. So yes, Morgan Freeman is the answer we're looking for. Randy went with the 50-50, Morgan Freeman, Tim Robbins, and lost. Okay. Who was the first guest on Late Night with David Letterman? The very first ever guest. Let's see here. I had the info and I didn't copy it and paste it. And I should have.
Steve. Oh, that's great to know about.
May 17th, 1990. I remember it. That was like one of the shows that I watched regularly when I was young. Teenager, stayed up all night. That's not Cupid by Sam Cooke.
Is this Iron Man?
No.
No.
It's I Want to Be Your Dog.
Oh, right. This is a great song, though.
There we go. We'll warm it up in here a little bit.
There you go. Every time I hear this song, I think of the Full Monty.
Okay, Robin Williams, Jay Leno, Seinfeld,
You saw Full Monty, right?
Yeah,
That was so great.
hilarious.
Every time I hear this song, I think
You think of
that.
the full Monty when you hear this song?
When they're in line in the unemployment office. That's so
That's a great scene.
That's so great.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, the first ever episode of David Letterman. Special guest that night. I want to look up who the musical guest was now. Now I need to know. But it was Bill Murray. Yes. Bill Murray coming on there. So some people are on the comedian phase. Bill Murray's more of an actor, comedy actor, not a comedian actor. Like I would say, even Robin Williams and Seinfeld definitely stand-up comedian actor, but Robin Williams stand-up comedian turned actor. Bill Murray, yes, did stand-up turn actor, but his stand-up was so long time ago. I mean, he stopped doing pretty much most stand-up over 15 years before he was on David Letterman. So.
Yeah.
Already gone through his Saturday Night Live years and all of his movies throughout the 80s. Who was Johnny Carson's last guest? That's not the question. Is Randy Mr. Trivia now? I don't know. I need to know. Now I need to know.
Good job on that last one, Dallin.
Bette Midler. Says here, Bette Midler was Carson's last guest. It would be Bette Midler.
That was a good question, Randy. Good idea.
Okay. Move forward a little bit. Oh, hey, that brings us to the end of that category. If you are watching Trivia Tuesday Live, make sure you are subscribed to our channel. There you go.
Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow.
We have a couple more categories to go. We still have our sports category coming up next, then our film and television category, then finish it with our bonus round. I'm going to try to speed it along here a little bit. We got 30 minutes left to get through this. Back to Blue Nevada County. Check us out on all forms of social media that you can still find us on. Don't forget, check out Collective Edge Radio. I would go directly to collectiveedgeradio.radio12345.com and find out his broadcasting schedule, his email address, email him. But you can still find him on Facebook. Yes, Collective Edge Radio is still up on the Facebook platform. He broadcasts throughout the week. We are Dr. Jones Music Services. Don't forget, our Venmo info is there if you feel like blessing us at all. It's up there right now, but we're going to move on. We are DJ TV. We are available for all kinds of fun, but tonight's fun is Trivia Tuesday Live. With I, Dr. Jones, and the lovely Nurse Betty next to me. Oh, I don't want to press that. That'll mess it up. I don't want to give. I can't find my stuff. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Randy and Ashley. Yes.
Let me get another song in here before we go. While we're on this deal, might as well just go with those two. Okay. We got some sports. Our sports expert is not here tonight. He was actually here in our studio. We'll do a quick little studio tour. Let me hide my answers real quick.
Don't you hear me
Uh-oh.
calling you?
That camera is down. Okay, we'll go with this one. Studio tour here. Greg was here in the studio last night until the wee hours of the morning working on a project with us. We got Nurse Bethy right there,
Hi.
smiling. Trippy Bear,
Thank you, Randy.
Baby Yoda. Thank you, baby. Bethy's little workstation here where she monitors the chat, hangs out, monitors our broadcast, figures out what we got going.
You have to show my golden buzzer.
Oh, yeah, the golden buzzer. Thank you,
Thank you,
Steve.
Steve.
Superfan Steve sent that. There's our infinity shot for the night. There's where all you guys hide in my chat. And there's where all the magic happens. All the switches and knobs and stuff that makes the magic go on to you guys and our great computer here. Want to thank another super fan for help with this. Amos, our computer. Andrew, if you're out there watching, we love you and miss you. Thank you. Amos is the heart of this operation. Bringing you our live broadcast. So welcome DJ TV Studios. Now to sports.
Is it Zing You? Is that the
He's like, Grogu, not Baby Yoda. Greg, am I late?
There's
I was
Greg.
just talking about Greg. Yes. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, Randy, it looks like it's called Zing You.
Called what?
Zing You.
Oh, who makes the microphone?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Greg is here.
Hi, Greg.
And now for our first sports trivia question. Click over. Come on. I just had it working. Come on, backup camera. Okay, there we go. Whose face is that? I think only Greg will know this. Our first sports trivia question is whose face is that?
It looks like somebody that got kicked out of one of our karaoke shows. Oh, man.
This isn't really the first question. Okay. Oh, Greg, I found a couple pieces. I am saving them and holding them preserved for you. I will make sure to have them for you. I wouldn't know Greg would be the authority on that. If Greg says it's Robin, yeah, then Greg is right. I am not sure whose face that is, but Greg, I got those to you. Greg was here in the studio working on a project. Got more about that coming soon. I'm going to do some editing and a video project. Some really, really neat baseball card collectible stuff. But it was quite a day. So Greg is one of those privileged few who have been able to see this in person and work with us here at TJ TV. Okay, on to our real sports questions. Okay. In which state is a historic Shinnecock Hills Golf Club located? Shinnecock Hills. What a great name for a golf club, huh?
No.
Okay, we got our first answer coming in. Okay, let's see. We got New York, Florida, Massachusetts. Sounds like Old South. Arkansas, Alabama. Greg is actually taking the points on this one. It is in New York. Yes. New York. Oh, we got Lisa coming in with the answer, New York.
Goodbye, ain't that a shame? I still feel
Yes. Shinnecock. Is that how it said? Shinnecock? Shinnecock. You gotta say it fast. Now I remember hearing it. Okay. Shinnecock. Okay, in 1994, Michael Jordan had a brief Major League Baseball career in what team? Greg, you're not allowed to answer this one, actually. I'm giving you automatic points for this one, Greg, but you're not allowed to answer it. But you get the points.
goodbye. Although I'll cry, ain't that a shame? I still feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame.
Greg answered it anyways. Because you're not listening, he's only reading or something, I don't know. Yes. 1994, actually, when he first played, I think he was wearing their farm team jersey. I can't quite remember. His first at bat, he flew out, I think. I think he went 0-3 at bats his first night playing baseball. But he was actually supposed to be good. He could hit homers like really, really far, I guess. Couldn't type socks. Once again, couldn't type socks. Can't type socks. So yes, while Greg was over here last night, we were confronted by Betty's father with a box of baseball cards. And in there, we found this little gem right here. It's a Michael Jordan rookie card. It's funny to say. But yes, there it is right there. There it is right there.
I'd like to dedicate this song.
Yep. He didn't quite take it to the river, though. He had a very brief career in the majors. But he also golfed. Yep. He was trying to go along the lines of a lot of greats and cross over in all kinds of sports. Athletes do that, and he was definitely a true athlete. He could excel at many sports.
Used all my money and my cigarettes. And I haven't seen how to have
I know, Steve. I know. We figured that out real quick. We figured that out real quick. Okay. In tennis matches, a double fault means that the point is awarded to the server or the receiver. Who gets the point in a double fault? 50-50 here. Easy sports question for you. You only have half a chance of getting it wrong, not like a 1 in a million chance of getting it wrong.
She treated me so bad. And all the things that we could have had. Love is an emotion that I can't forget.
Randy says the ball boy. The ball boy. They give him the point. So Steve's not flip-flopping. He's strong with the receiver. There's no question mark at the end of that answer or anything. He is 100% confident. Okay, first in with receiver was Steve there. Randy says ball boy. Ashley says receiver. Greg says receiver. Clayton says receiver. Steve says no. Yep. Everyone saying receiver. Everyone taking home points tonight except for the ball boy. Ball boys don't get points, Randy. Oh man. Sometimes you guys and your answers. Oh, I definitely needed that one. Okay, in 1985, Patrick Ewing was the first what in the NBA? First ever in the NBA. This is actually, when I came across this is a really great trivia question for any sports guy. I was like, this is awesome. Patti LaBelle after this.
Randy, that's hilarious.
Patrick Ewing? No, he wasn't the first. No, just kidding. No fake news here. We try to stay away from that.
This is true.
So Greg says rookie of the year. I'm sure they had more rookies of the year before 1985, considering the fact that the NBA had been around for like 100 years. Player over 7 feet. First flat top.
Golden years.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike got caught up.
I think Mike's caught up.
Okay. Hi, Mike. Welcome back.
In 1985, the NBA adopted a new policy and system, I guess, that they put into place there. Am I missing a question on here? I'm missing my daily double. All those are great answers. Sorry to say.
Bye, Dallin.
Yep. Who's leaving?
Dallin.
Oh, bye, Dallin. Thanks for tuning in.
Tuning in, Dallin and Lisa.
Say hi to your whole family. Be nice to your brother. So where am I on sports? Okay. So they adopted the new draft lottery system in 1985, and Patrick Ewing was the first #1 pick under the draft lottery system. Yes, the first #1 draft pick. Patrick Ewing right there in 1985. First one to wear shorts.
Yeah, they wanted to be cool like UPS drivers.
UPS drivers do have cool shorts. Their shorts are way cooler than the USPS guys.
Duh. Yeah. True story.
Yeah, very, very good draft pick. But yeah, he was the first ever #1 draft in the NBA, because that was when they adopted the draft system. So we're gonna keep moving forward. We got quite a bit of questions and we are way late tonight. I don't know how we ended up way late. We talked a lot in the beginning.
I talked a lot.
That's okay.
That's my fault.
Okay.
I just wanted to share.
Oh!
I wanted to share a message of positivity. Uh-oh.
That's right. It is that time of year. NFL is in their playoffs, battling it out weekend after weekend in that battle to get to the Super Bowl. So we will keep our sports trivia somewhat focused there until that event takes place.
Steve. That's great.
So I said from the Daisy Dukes. Yeah, it was always funny when what was his name? Mr. McFeely? Was he the postman? On Mr. Rogers?
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, when he would wear shorts in the summer, it was always crazy back in like the late 70s and 80s. Okay, so we got some NFL questions. What is the average salary of an NFL player?
I don't know, but it'd be more if they were wearing Daisy Dukes, I
Here,
bet.
let me rewind it.
Yay. Shout out to Heath Ledger.
Anyone who's within the closest, nearest, well, yeah, I guess it is NFL, so. Nearest 100,000? It's insane, actually. It's kind of ridiculous. Way too freaking much. The average is insane. When you think that they're, like Steve is saying, 350,000 per year, there are some players making 350,000 per year. So then when you think about when I tell you the average or someone gets it, and then you think about, yeah, see, some people are on it. 3 million, 5 million. Let's see where we go. Yeah, because there's some players that make like, well, their contracts are like $75 million contracts for 5 years. That's insane.
Opening doors and pulling some strings. In walk luck and you looked in time. Never looked up or tall at
Okay. So Randy says too freaking much, which I will have to give you some points for that answer. Steve is still trying to figure it out. Clayton says 375,000. Steve's still trying to figure it out. Ashley says 5 million. 5 million's a little closer actually than Steve's answers and Clayton's answers. But still a little too high now. Greg is pretty close. Actually, $2 million is that what the recorded average salary of an NFL player was prior to this year. I think this year might change stuff. The NFL did not make near as much money in commercial sales. The parks didn't make sales and ticket sales, and all of this general revenue is around. Oh, now Steve comes in at 2.5 mil. Probably before I typed it, which would make him the closest before I said it. I'm wondering with the delay. What do you think? I think he got it. I think Steve changed his answer. Okay. I think my battery might have died. Oh, we're good. Okay. Next NFL question. A lot of people know Green Bay Packers won Super Bowl 1 and 2, but who won number 3? The third Super Bowl ever held. I think one of those first ones was like that weird below zero one, wasn't it?
I think so.
We called it the Ice Bowl. Greg got close, but then Steve stole Greg's points away because it was 2 million.
Oh yeah, those are good, Mike.
The Bears, Colts, Jets. Another answer for the Bears. Well, if you're still typing your answer, might as well give up now. If you're screaming it, might as well give up. Oh, Steve types it. Yes. Yes, it was New York showing up in the sports trivia again with the Jets. Yes. Okay. How many Super Bowls did Washington Redskins, I didn't say the Washington football team, the Washington Redskins play during the 80s? So yes, Ashley actually first coming in with the Jets there.
Good job, Ashley and James.
On the last one. Ashley takes home those points. Okay. Washington Redskins actually made it to 3 during the 80s. Yes, 3. They played 1 against the Dolphins, 1 against the Raiders, and 1 against the Broncos. Yes. And none against the Niners. None of those 4 years. Some of the other years. So yes, Dolphins, Raiders, and Broncos were all Redskins Super Bowls during the 80s. So 3, no one saying 3. Oh, Steve said 3 and lost them all. Steve got it. He said 4 and then he said no, 3 and lost them all. I think you might be right there, Steve. I think they did lose them all. They might have won 1. Trying to remember now. I'll have to look it up. That's not the question. We got to keep moving forward because we still have our film and television category. First question tonight in our film and television category, where everything's on the big screen, little screen, is what is the name of the giant mammoth-like creatures used as war in The Return of the King? They mention it in the movie. Yes, they talk about it in the book, but it's a great line in the movie. The way it's delivered, and you can't forget it. That's why I figured this is a film and television, not a literature question. Yeah, Greg's confirming they won 1. Yeah, once Steve said they lost them all. No, I was thinking they did win 1. I remember I had some Redskin fan friends back then. Okay, Clayton's giving us way too much information with his last answer. Just be specific with your answers, otherwise it gets lost in translation there, Clayton. The sea donkeys. Giant sea donkeys. Democrats. It's kind of funny because the donkeys being called Democrats, it actually dates back to being used in opposition against Democrats. They called a Democrat candidate, presidential candidate, a jackass. And he was referred to by his opponent even as a jackass. And then he won. And so they're like, fine, we're the donkeys. Call me a jackass, we're gonna own it. So yeah, they know they're jackasses. Sorry. No offense.
Okay.
I'm sorry, people. Okay. Randy says olifants, which is not sea donkeys. Steve says olifants. Yes, the olifants. Okay, I think I'm on this one now. Okay. So yes, we got the Oliphants from Lord of the Rings. Next one. In the animated movie Finding Nemo, what is the name of Marlin's wife? Yes, which would make that Nemo's mom. I should have just said Nemo's mom, huh?
That's all good.
That throws them off. Like, who's Marlin?
It does. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it spelled with... Okay, Ollie Fonts, you want to type it in the chat?
Sure.
Oh, it's on the top of this one. I'm hoping this is correct from where I got it from. I did not check the actual literature. But yes, it would be pronounced fonts, like fonts, like for your word processor. No, Ellen DeGeneres was not Dory's mom. No, was not Nemo's mom. Ellen DeGeneres was Dory. Not Dory's mom, Dory.
Right.
Not Nemo's mom, Marlin's wife. And not Bob. Bob was not married to Marlin. Oh, Greg's still looking at the Redskins. I don't know if he's behind or he's stuck on something. He needs to skip forward and go live or catch up to Finding Nemo. Because we're in a different category now. Okay. No one know this one? Looks like I get some points.
Nice.
Yes, Marlin was married to not Martha, not Debbie, not Jennifer, not Brenda,
And
not a Karen.
And not Taylor Swift, Steve.
No, and not Taylor Swift, and not Taft. Her name was Coral.
Yes.
Her name was Coral. Coral's Nemo's mom's name. That'd be funny if she was a turtle. Okay. Randy says about time. Okay. South Park is one of the longest running shows in history, still on air today. And what year did it make its debut? I'm live, don't know anything about Nemo. Okay, good to know, Greg.
Do we have Everybody Wants to Rule the World by, I can't remember whom.
Yes, Comedy Central. Okay. Steve says 96, 97. I think it was 96. Oh my goodness, Steve, you and your indecisiveness. Oh my goodness. Can't imagine Steve and a date trying to figure out where to eat. Okay.
We can't wait to bring you out of there, Steve.
1997, they aired their first season on South Park. 1997. That's another daily double sound. You guys know what to do. Oh, it's a new category. Colossal cameos. Yes. In this category, I'm going to probably do it quite often when mega stars make appearances in smaller movies, independent movies, B movies, or television series. So tonight's colossal cameo is this famous actress briefly appeared on Friends as Chandler's once grade school classmate turned date, Susie Moss. Susie Moss. Who played Susie Moss? Should I go full screen for him?
Sure.
Should I give him all the picture
Go for it.
so they can see Susie Moss? Elephants never forget. Nope, elephants do though. His name was Robert Paulson. What did I miss? Fight Club? I was like wondering where they were going with this. We have any answers for this question yet? Am I lost? Okay, there we go. Elizabeth Shue, Leah Thompson. Oh, Greg comes in with Julia Roberts. Ashley says Julia Roberts. It is most certainly and definitely Julia Roberts. Yes, Julia Roberts. She was a little girl that he went to elementary school with that wore glasses and carried around an animal cracker cookie box as a purse. Does that sound familiar now to everyone? She actually appeared in an episode called The One After the Super Bowl.
So I want to give a quick shout out to you, Ashley, because the first night that we met you and I sang this song together at karaoke at Riverside. So every time I hear this song, I think of you, and I love you so much.
So who was first to get that? Greg, it looks like. Greg taking all the points. Ashley getting points too. It is a daily double, so whatever you bet, you get. We'll move on. According to the story's prophecy, who was the other person besides Harry Potter who could possibly vanquish Lord... Possibly vanquish...
He who shall not be named.
Pelosi. They're interchangeable, right? You shouldn't say her name either.
I don't know.
Greg always goes, oh, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Okay.
I don't know, that's kind of an insult to Voldemort, though, I think.
Yeah, we don't want to insult Voldemort. He's better than that. I love you, baby.
I love you, too. But yes, Ashley, every time I hear this song, I remember that very fondly, because I was like, there's no way I can sing this song. I've never sung this at karaoke before. And I think we sort of nailed it, actually. I don't know. But yes, we love you so much. So a big shout out to all of our Riverside Sports Bar friends that make up most of our trivia team. So we love you guys and we miss you so much.
Okay, where did I get lost? His mother. Yo, mama. His mama, your mama. Oh. Okay, according to the prophecies, the other person besides Harry Potter who could possibly vanquish Lord Beep, the name that shall not be named, isn't that what they say?
He who
He
shall not.
who shall not,
He who shall not be
shall
named.
not be named.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not a pothead, so I can't. I'm not too into that stuff. But it is a great story. I should watch them all. They're really, really entertaining and good.
They are.
Neville Longbottom. According to the story's prophecy, only Harry Potter and Neville Longbottom could vanquish him. So looks like I'm getting some more points there.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one too.
Okay. What is the full name of Magnum P.I.? His name's not Magnum, that's a nickname, just so you guys know. What's his actual, name? Like, first and last name and character in it. Al Gore. Al Gore, Randy says Al Gore. Tom Dumbledore? It's Bombadil. Tom Bombadil, and that's from Lord of the Rings as well. Yes, Ashley. Tom Bombadil. He's one of my favorite Lord of the Rings characters. And his wife Goldberry, their lovely, lovely home.
Aw, thank you, Randy.
Hey, Randy, if it wasn't for being focused on this, even some of the stressful times of trying to get it going at the last second when I'm having all the technical difficulties right when we're trying to go live, once we get going, you guys all bring us that break we need. I know. Today was rough, and I almost get through my week and get to that point where my cup is full, and someone's still trying to pour and fill it up, and I don't get a chance to drink anything, and it stays full, and I just want to throw everything to the wind, and then we get here in karaoke, and I feel so much better. I get to laugh, I get to relax, I get to think about Magnum P.I. and his cool shirts, yes, and how cool I thought Higgins dogs were when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Until I figured out all you got to do is go, and you make Doberman pinchers go to sleep. I learned that from Crocodile Dundee.
There you go.
So, Charles Phineas Magnum Oa. So, Ashley was onto something, I think, when she was saying Tom for the last answer, because his name is Thomas. Yes, Thomas Magnum. Thomas Magnum, Magnum P.I. Yes, good job there, Greg, getting that first name right. Thomas Magnum. We're going to keep moving forward so we can get to our bonus round here in a couple more questions. It's after time. What is Ben Stiller's character's last name in the movie Meet the Parents?
Please don't spell it the way it's Please don't get us kicked off
on purpose.
of YouTube.
They won't get us kicked off. They'll just get themselves kicked off.
And when I say this, I mean you, Steve.
Steve knows what to do.
I know.
Dundee was a true dog whisperer.
Just kidding, Steve. I love you. You know this.
You pulled that one from deep in your memory. You can just think Thomas Magnum, Greg. If you've watched it as a kid, it's in there. So yes, Fokker. Fokker. All them Fokkers. Okay. Yes.
You had to do it, didn't
Yes.
you?
Meet the Fokkers is the sequel to Meet the Parents, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Meet the Parents and then Meet the Fokkers.
Those were so clever.
It was
They
pretty,
really
pretty,
were
pretty
great.
fun. Ben
Yep.
Stiller, you gotta admit, I mean, as annoying as he can be, he there's some
Yep.
clever stuff that comes out of the movies he's in. Okay. Well, that concludes all of our regular questions. Brings us to our bonus round. We are over time, so we're not going to get to it. No, just kidding. I'll give him a bonus round. We'll still get to it. We'll survive through 7 more questions. And it's actually a visual bonus round tonight. We're roadside America. Yes, any of you have ever taken a road trip across America, throughout America? There are all kinds of roadside attractions scattered throughout the country. Some are popular like Disneyland and you know, Las Vegas, and you know, but then others are smaller, like 10,000 silver dollars. If anyone knows where 10,000 silver dollars is or has ever heard of that, that's the type of places we are talking about. 10,000 silver dollars is just a fun little hole in the wall, actually a bar, and they have 10,000 silver dollars all scattered throughout the bar. And the bar is like this big, and the gift shop is like that big. So, but they have gas there, and there's no gas for like hundreds of miles. So, okay. So here we go. De Niro's RV in the sequel was amazing. Yes, The Secret Second Level. Yes. Zoolander.
It's rare that a sequel is equivalent to the movie that precedes it, but I think in those movies, I think
they're
the
like
second
equal.
one was almost
You think
better,
the second one was better?
Better than the first.
That happens sometimes. Empire
Yeah,
Strikes Back was
so
better
bad.
than New Hope.
Yeah.
So,
sure.
and Empire Strikes Back was better than Jedi, and than any other Star Wars movie ever put out. So.
Yeah. But just the dynamics of all the parents, and yeah, that was so clever.
Okay, well, let's go to some roadside attractions across America. What we're looking for is if you know the name of the roadside attraction, if you know which city and state it is, any of that information will get you points here. If you've been there and you got a story of it, go ahead and throw it out. Let's see, what is our first one coming up here tonight? It's this one right here. That one's crazy. I want to go there. I've never been there. Apparently it's been around since like the late 70s, early 80s or something like that. Maybe even before that or something.
Yeah, and it's not Land Before Time.
Yep. Oh, that was so sad. Tragic. The girl that did the voice of Ducky was like dying tragically here. I think that is an apartment. Like I can't point because my hand disappears. Like my head. Can we rent a room there? Let's see if I can climb into the ball. Okay, it's in the southwest somewhere. I'll give you guys that clue. Some people call it the golf ball house. Some people call it the space orb. I think my longest road trip was Sacramento, California to Louisville, Kentucky, and then taking a different route back. We went low, and then we went home, up north, through North Idaho, and then back down through Washington and Oregon. Steve says Phoenix, Arizona. That's getting pretty close. Pretty close. It is in Arizona. Yes. This is the golf ball house in Yucca, Arizona. Or Yucca, or however you pronounce it. I think it's Yucca. I think they say Yucca. Y-U-C-C-A, Yucca, Arizona. Yes, that's Yucca, Arizona. So you can look that up, the golf ball house, Yucca, Arizona. If you're heading that way, check it out. It's got to be fun. Oh, it's a giant Abe Lincoln. I actually tell you what they call this one. This is the Abe Lincoln Rail Splitter. Yes, a big famous statue. You know, I need to find a picture of like someone standing next to it so we can see how big it is.
I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars start falling. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going in the sunshine of your love.
I can't find any pictures of like someone. Oh, there we go.
I'm with you, my love. The light shining through.
It looks like a piñata. It does. It looks like it's like paper mache.
And it does look like Pee Wee Herman, really.
Okay. Let's bring in this other picture here so you guys can see the size, the sheer massive size of this thing. Right there. There's people around it.
Yikes. Yeah, that's huge.
Yes, it's giant.
I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going in the sunshine of your love.
I hear Snoopy barking at something.
I do too.
I think he wants treats. Yeah, the pants are awesome, aren't they? I have those pants.
No, you don't. No, you do not have those pants.
Okay.
No.
Yes, this is Abe Lincoln Rail Splitter. You can find this one in Springfield, Illinois. Springfield, Illinois, if you want to go visit the giant Abe Lincoln. That's not something that really impresses me. Oh, here we have the UFO Information Center. Do we need to go check on him, or is this dog sitter doing okay? Yes, of course we know this is Eric Clapton, Randy. It's Cream. Eric Clapton actually is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame under four, I think. Because it's Cream, Derek and the Dominoes, himself, and the Yardbirds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
he's in for 4 times in separate inductions. See, I knew this one was going to throw everyone off. It is not in New Mexico. It's not in New Mexico, so you guys got to keep on guessing. I'll give you guys free passes on that one because it's UFOs. I knew everyone was going to think you knew Mexico.
Guess you better slow that Mustang down. Mustang Sally.
It's not in Nevada. Nope.
Guess you better slow
I don't think I got these in order.
down.
Oh, it's all good.
This here is the UFO Information Center and UFO Mass Watchtower. It is in one of the high plains in our country.
Oh, I guess you gotta put your flat feet on the ground.
This particular watchtower is well known and is located in Hooper, Colorado. So if you want to see this UFO Information Center, UFO Watchtower, go there and visit it. Hooper, Colorado. Oh. Here's our next one. World's largest shell factory. I'm wondering if those are just arrows pointing to the ocean. They're like, world's largest shell factory. Look, it's the ocean. Open free admission. That's what those signs say. Maybe it says always open free admission. I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Randy. This is at one of our favorites that we do together at karaoke. And my mom's name is Sally, and she had a Mustang earlier in her life, so this song has a lot of special meaning.
Yeah, it's gotta be Florida. Yes, that is Florida. That is the world's largest seashell factory in Fort Myers, Florida. Fort Myers, Florida, to find that one. That's like all the way over there. Uh-oh. That's the back side, because if I show the front side, it shows the name of it. But we know it's a Jolly Green Giant. That's actually a over 60-foot tall Jolly Green Giant. I've actually been to this one. I have seen this in person. I'll just go ahead and download a picture of the front side.
I was gonna say, oh, Shrek went on a diet. Hi, Snoopy.
Oh, we got Snoopy in the studio.
Hi.
While I'm doing that,
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Snoopy decided he wanted
Come here. Snoopy,
to rush in here and say hi.
Come here.
Hi, Snoopy.
Snoopy, everybody wants to say hi.
He just came running in all excited about something.
Come here.
There's Snoopy for you guys.
Come here. What you doing?
Okay, let me find the Jolly Green Giant here. Okay, this one's great because it's got someone standing up under it, and oh no, because it doesn't quite cut it off. Okay, oh well, that'll work. Both of these pictures are from RoadsideAmerica.com. I had a photograph of me like this at one time.
You should find it.
Welcome to the Valley of Blue Earth. See, this gives it away. This tells you where it's from. Tells you right there. Everyone knows now. Yes. Yes. Minnesota. Minnesota. You can find that green giant in Minnesota. And actually, it is land of Blue Earth. The Blue Earth, Minnesota. Blue Earth, Minnesota. It's a real place. Okay, we got one more roadside attraction. That's one crazy looking place.
It is.
This is another one I've been to. Yes. I've been to more, but I figured I'd throw some out there that I didn't have a story for all of them. Okay, we got a Kentucky. Randy. No, this is not in Russia. These are all U.S. states.
Yeah, look at Yeah,
And this one's an older one. You can see the cars here. Let me pull up just another picture of this place. It's kind of incredible. Here's some more Clapton for you, Randy. He's one of my favorites. Now this particular building is decorated every year uniquely, using like 45 different kinds of corn or something like that, and 65 different grains that they use. It's all natural corn and grains that they use to get the colors and everything. Everything on the outside of the building is pieces of corn and grain, and then they tear it all down and do it again with a different theme the next year. Let's see here. Get a couple here so I can show you guys. There we go. Moscow, Idaho, nope. Saudi Arabia, no. It is somewhere in the U.S., United States of America. Okay, here's another year. Show you big. Looks like you got a lightning storm going on in one of the pictures there. Kind of similar themes going on in some of it. You can see this is one of the later pictures actually. If you look in the earlier picture, see how this is on a corner and then there's a street that goes down that way. Soon after I actually visited the place, the city center, because this is near the city center, they put the planners there, and there's more of the museum and expanded, and there's like a little mall area there next to it. So the street is closed off now. The building still sits in the same location, but also if you can see the back of the structure is different in the earlier years than the later year picture. The entrance to the building, most of the building stands the same, but not all of it there. So let's get rid of some of those.
DNC headquarters. That's great, Randy.
I think this is our last one, so I'm gonna still give you guys the chance. I still haven't seen it. What's this one here? Okay, now this looks like it about the era when I visited there in the mid 90s, judging by the street light and patriotic theme. This might have been, oh no, it says 2009, so yeah, in the era before they closed off the street. So yeah, right before. Okay, so that's the Corn Palace is the name of that place. Imagine that, how creative. The Corn Palace, yes, in Mitchell, South Dakota. Mitchell, South Dakota is right on the South Dakota, the southeastern corner of South Dakota, on the border of, yeah, it says 2009. I figured that out. I was trying to figure out when it was, so it was after I was there, about that era, but before they put the planners. I just remembered Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. So yes, South Dakota, but on the border of South Dakota and northern Iowa. So that whole corridor, Iowa, South Dakota, Nebraska, is really nothing but corn. Absolutely nothing but corn. Well, that concludes our night. We went way over tonight. I want to appreciate you guys for sticking with us tonight. We had a lot of just great chit-chat and conversation and fun and enjoyment tonight. We had some new visitors. We had a couple people who were late, so we'll blame them for us going over, not us for chatting in the beginning and not getting down to business
No,
sooner.
good.
Well, we'll blame our late viewers. You know who you are. We'll give you a buzzer next week. You have our list?
Guys. I do. Yes.
Okay.
No, we love you guys.
Want to give a special shout out to Clayton, Randy, Mike, Steve, Ashley, James, Laura, Dolan, and Lisa. Greg, once again, thank you. Greg, that was a wonderful day yesterday. You
Yes, thank you, Greg.
brought some new news and some fun to our studio. Once again, look forward to tuning into the wonderful production Greg and I are working on. That is coming soon. All good answers, you guys. Even Randy, your answers were great.
Even Randy. No, Randy, your answers are always great.
You know, it's actually more fun to see a fun wrong answer than it is to see the right answer right
It's
away.
hilarious.
That's what we love.
You guys are so clever.
I think actually the answer of the night was DNC headquarters for the Corn Palace.
I
Randy,
think-
I think
yeah,
you might take that one.
I think so. Yep, I think you got that one, Randy.
that was quite great.
That was hilarious.
Oh. So everyone, we want to thank you all. Have a wonderful night. Tune in next week for another wonderful Trivia Tuesday live.
And stay tuned for maybe a Back to Blue Nevada County oriented broadcast.
Yeah, we might do some Back to Blue Nevada County broadcasts. We might
We're thinking about it.
maybe
yeah.
do like a state of our union address. Yeah, and do some stuff like that and some other broadcasts. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you all next Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, we love you guys so much. Thank you. And Randy, if you talk to Jackie, tell her we miss her and we love her. Thank you.
Dr. Jones Music signing out.